You want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. They ring the bell, and here we go. They try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Nope, that jab not going to score. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo.
Stick to your boxing.
What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice job getting that punch through. That uppercut doesn't land. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch scores. Couldn't land that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Gill in that last round. He is down big time. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And there's a weave for you. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and moves. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good right hand. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You know, and there it is, the knockdown punch we knew was coming. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about Gill in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after. And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Hey, those punches add up. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. That counter shot lands. Good counter punch. Continues to touch him up. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Caught him. Those counter punches have to hurt. Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Gill in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't land that jab. That punch is beginning to take its toll. What a massive upset. Why weren't they more cautious? Oh my, that's a game changer. Can they finish it? Talk about Gill in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, they ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. What a massive upset this would be. Didn't wait long to get. The corner's got the towel, and they're going to throw. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that over and over again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's back on his feet, but his opponent is licking his chops right now.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the set.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Gill in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fight.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics.
At some point, the corner has to say you're done. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that on replay over and over again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after another.